favorite bookstore in a whole universe. Hi friends, this video is for all my book lovers out there because we are in my dream location. We arrived to Edinburgh and the plan is to just visit all the bookstores and all the cafes and have the coziest of times. Autumn is beginning here slowly but surely, so I'm channeling all the dark academia vibes with my outfits and with the few leaves that are turning orange already. Our plan today is to visit Water of Leith and a bunch of bookstores that are around the area and some cute bakeries. Basically all the good things that you want from ultimate cozy bookish day. And I'm gonna take you with me and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. And I hope I can bring Edinburgh closer to you because this was my dream for such a long time and I'm so happy to be here. So let's go, shall we? But before that, I'm gonna show you this hotel room because it's so pretty and I'm so proud of my research skills. Let me show you. So what made me book this place was actually this wallpaper because look at that. It's stunning. It's so pretty and the big windows. And then we go to the little kitchen here. And we have bathroom, which is also very pretty, with a shower and everything, of course. And then we go to the bedroom area with a full-length mirror. So this outfit of the day. I do not remember where I have these things from. The newest edition is this blazer from Disturbia, which is very pretty, if I say so myself. And we have another big window here. Stunning. The view is so pretty. And the bed here. It's very cozy. Say hi to the camera. That's the tour. Let's go, because I'm hungry. Well, that was a great success. I have two books with me. One is about cat in the Edinburgh Library and the other one is a fantasy murder mystery that is apparently quite unique because the person dies by a tree shooting from his body or something. I don't know, but it sounded interesting, so I got it. That was a very cute, very cute shop. So first one caught my attention because there was a cat. It is based in University of Edinburgh's main library and it is based on a real cat and there are pictures of that cat in the book. I have to show you because it's absolutely the cutest. And what really made me buy this book was actually this illustration in the beginning, which is just a cat brain with a lot of random stuff in it and a little map. It is a self-help book, but I love that there is a real cat and the cat is on a journey and basically we are following the cat as he goes through the campus and meets different people, meets different cats, and I think it's a really cute and really short tale that I can just eat up in one afternoon or like one weekend. And the second book I bought I never heard of. The book is called The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett and I personally never heard of this book. It was published in 2024, but what really got me into it was the little note from the bookseller that said that this universe is so unique and the detective duo is so fun. I think I'm just gonna read you a little bit from the back because I think it sums it pretty well. In a opulent mansion at the border of the empire, an imperial officer is killed when a tree spontaneously erupts from his body, a death at once terrifying and impossible. Called in to solve the murder is a brilliant and eccentric investigator, Anna de Labra. With her is assistant Dinios Cole, an engraver magically altered to possess a perfect memory. Unraveling the mystery leads to a scheme that threatens the safety of the empire itself. For Anna, this makes for a deliciously thorny puzzle, something truly worth her attention. And then he'll just have to hold on for the ride. I'm very excited personally because, as I said, I haven't heard anything about it, so that's exciting. Now we are trying to go to this bakery, but the line is huge. We tried to go like 40 minutes before and it was still huge, so I guess we're gonna wait and see. The goods. Let's find a place to sit and try them out. I hope it was worth the wait. I think we ended up waiting like what, 40 minutes?
45.
45, which is not too bad, but also why is that necessary? First thoughts?
It's very good.
Yeah?
You can really feel the yuzu.
Oh, can't wait to try.
I have a little bit on the nose.
That's delicious, oh my god. This smells so good of cinnamon, oh my god. It's apparently filled with cream cheese. Let's dig in. Cinnamon heaven is the ultimate autumn vibes. I swear I don't think I ever had more. A wasp! I don't think I ever had a more cinnamony bun in my life. So the Lannan bakery was absolutely worth it. The sausage bun was like 10 out of 10 and the cinnamon bun, I already said, wow, no words. And how did you like the yuzu?
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah? And then we went to Rare Bird Bookstore. Then we went to Rare Bird Bookstore and I was so cute. I didn't buy anything. I almost bought like a secret, like a date with a book, mystery book. But then I changed my mind. So yeah, no books from there, but I already have 2 books, so that's fine. And now we are going to Water of Leith and Dean's Village. So yeah, it's so pretty. Like all the streets are so pretty. I took one book on my trip and my e-reader, but I ended up reading only this book, which is called Anatomy, the Love Story, which is based in Edinburgh, so on theme. I love bringing books that are on theme, and I started this book during our flight there, and I was charmed like immediately from page 1, because the only thing the main character wants is to become a surgeon, but in 1817 a surgeon was considered something that only like the low drunk people would do, because it was very like gnarly and gory and quite primitive at that time. And of course she's also a woman, so she couldn't be a physician because that was considered only a job for men. We have very brave and very ambitious main character, which I absolutely love, but what I also loved was the atmosphere. It starts on a cemetery where they are resurrecting people, like digging graves and stealing the corpses of freshly people to sell them to those physicians and to those people who are interested in learning surgery. And that's where the second character comes in, and this man is the resurrection man. They meet up pretty early on in the book, but what I like about it is that it's not an insta-love, they are not attracted to each other, they actually have different paths to take at first. I'm about third way in, and so far there is like no romance whatsoever, so I really appreciate that. And it's really focused on how primitive and how in very early days the surgery was like. So I'm loving it so far. It's getting me out of my slump, and that's all I could ask for. So I highly recommend Anatomy so far, so check it out. I almost bought the second part, but I was strong. I love the vibes, and I also love that they are mentioning so many like streets, like Princess Street and this street and that street, and I'm there, like I'm physically there. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go continue in the video. We went to Black Moon Botanica, which is absolutely the best witch store there is. The design, the interior, the products they have is to die for. I am missing such stores in Copenhagen, I'm sorry to say, but Edinburgh has my heart. It was dangerous to not spend all my money there. I grabbed two things. One of them is a print from my favorite artist, Jessica Rue, which I already have a tarot deck. I have some book from her. I also took her illustration course, which was so nice. I recommend it definitely through Domestika, I believe. So I grabbed one print. I wanted to grab two, but then I was like, okay, you are still unemployed, you should save some money. So beautiful. Look at it. Please, I'm manifesting whatever this is. I just want a lamp of land where I can do these activities. Like, that is my definition of riches. I just want a nice little garden to do this. I think it's gonna go somewhere here. I am just running out of frames. And the second thing I bought, which is also very exciting, is a oracle deck. It's a witch's oracle deck. I was drawn to it purely based on the box itself, but then when I saw it being opened and the cards there, I was like, heck yeah, I'm buying it. And I was surprised that it wasn't so expensive. I think it was like £24, because some of the other decks were like £75, and I was like, oh, that's steep. But this one was 24, and I was like, okay, you coming home with me. And just to show you, wait, this is a booby. I cannot show you a booby. So, for example, look at this, so pretty. I'm just gonna show you a bunch of them. Oh, booby again. Oh, booby again. See? beautiful. It has 30 different witches, and then it has 30 different small little things like this. Mushrooms, I'm in. Scissors. Outlander, hello. It's just so pretty, I couldn't leave it there. I never seen this deck anywhere online, so I just had to buy it. Baby. So yeah, so that was my deck and my little print, and I wish I could buy more stuff there, but I just chose these two. So off to the next bookstore we go. And then we went to my favorite bookstore in a whole universe, Toppings and Company bookstore. I absolutely love the facade of the bookstore. It's so charming and so magical. And then when you come in, it's just like a labyrinth full of smaller and bigger rooms that you just get lost in, and there are ladders. So to see a huge bookstore full of English books, and you just climb on the ladder and browse the books, and you feel like a Belle when she got her library from the Beast, and I just want to move next to it, you know, and be there like every week. I swear if I was living in Edinburgh, I would be there at least once or twice a week. I got 3 books. So first book that I bought was on my TBR for a very long time, for a very good reason, and it's called The Hidden Life of Trees, which is a non-fiction about how trees are living this secret life that we don't learn about, how they support each other through the roots, and how some trees, even though they are cut down, the trunk is still alive because the other trees are still sending nutrients to it. All I heard about is that my friend cried about non-fiction book when she read it. So I was like, trees, love it, sign me in. It sounds absolutely wonderful and I cannot wait to read it. In my haul I also have another book that is on nature themed, and I just wish I had a garden and I wish I lived more close to nature as I used to, but embracing the Copenhagen girly life right now, and that's okay. I will manifest my dream cottagecore life one day, and until then I can read about it and daydream. Right? Although I do not appreciate this red color. I think it's too intense. So I did not buy this book by the cover, but I really love that it has some illustration inside, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, so pretty! On the chapters it has illustrations of trees, and it's absolutely the cutest. Next book I was hoping my book club would pick for the book of the month for September, October. It didn't happen. We have beautiful books chosen, which I'm very excited about, but I bought it anyway. I saw this cover on Carrie Can Read on YouTube. I absolutely adore her, and I absolutely fell in love with this redesign of the book cover, which is so nostalgic, and it's Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher, and I read T. Kingfisher's The Sorceress Comes to a Call book, and I absolutely love the eeriness of it, the storytelling, the fairy tale vibes, so I knew I would enjoy something more from this author. So I chose Paladin's Grace, and I think it's another cozy fantasy that's gonna be a staple in my library. I'm not sure just yet, but the knight is knitting socks and the lady is, I think, a perfumer? I think I have to make a video reading cozy fantasy, because I'm not sure I'm a cozy fantasy reader, because I bought Legends and Lattes, never read them. I want to read them this fall. Then I have this, and then I have some more Japanese literature that is also on the cozier side. So if you wanna see me dipping my toes into cozy fantasy? Let me know, because I'm curious. I'm curious to see whether I'm gonna like the nothing is happening, we are here for the vibes, or I'm gonna be bored to death. So either or, there is nowhere in between, I think. Oh my god, I'm yapping so much. But I hope you like it. So the third and final book I bought in this bookstore, it's We'll Prescribe You a Cat. Basically the whole premise, if you haven't guessed it, is that there is like a clinic and they prescribe you a cat that is supposed to help you with the problems you are facing. I don't have much to say, it's just cats fixing our problems, hopefully. But that was it from this bookstore, which stole my heart. Oh my god. Outfit of the day. Today we are going to a castle, so I got a very thematic corset outfit with a little bow. But first we're going to a bookstore, hopefully getting a spot in a cafe that has a view of a castle, hopefully, fingers crossed. I got one novella, and yet again, to nobody's surprise, it's by T. Kingfisher, and actually I didn't know it's so thin. Meet Toadling. On the day of her birth, she was stolen from her family by the fairies, but she grew up safe and loved in warm waters of fairyland. Once an adult though, the Fae ask a favor of Toadling, return to the human world and offer a blessing of protection to a newborn child. Simple, right? If only. I think it's gonna be a perfect palate cleanser between like thick books, because I still have Kingdom of Ash to finish and I'm not ready to commit to the size of it and to the emotional damage of it. So I think something like this would be a perfect patch on my broken heart. I don't know how I missed this from my list, but we haven't planned to go to Blackwell's bookstore at first, even though it's the oldest bookstore in Edinburgh. But I'm so glad we went, because my boyfriend was hunting down some books for him, because he has very specific fantasy taste, and he insisted on me showing you what he found. It's World of Warcraft Arthas book, which I have played when I was smaller because I have 3 older brothers. So yeah, I was just the girl that was doing whatever my brothers were doing, which was playing games. And then I made him buy something that screams him so much. He really adores Lord of the Rings. He is also very good at sketching. And I found randomly a very pretty book that was basically selling itself by the cover, because I judge books by the cover. I looked at this book, A Middle-earth Traveler, Sketches. And I was like, wait a minute, this sounds so like you have to get it. And also, even if he doesn't admit that he's good at sketching, he is like this good at sketching. Like, he can easily do this because he's a perfectionist and he has the patience that I am lacking. And I thought it would be also such a cute book for a coffee table book, because it also has beautiful cover underneath the dust jacket. So I made him buy it, and I hope he is happy about it. And then I got one more book in there, and it's called A Natural History of Dragons. My friend Saria, I trust her judgment on books, and she absolutely adored this series. I really hope I will finally read a very good book on dragons. So I think my physical TBR is around 80 books at this point, so not doing well. So this was the third one, and I got a very pretty tote bag. I'm gonna show you. I really wanted a tote bag with a building on it and with something that would say Edinburgh. So this is mine. I went with a autumn Edinburgh theme, as you can see. You could have chosen like this piece, this piece, this piece, even the long piece and the body and this. So basically 5 pieces to customize. You could have chosen them in different colors. But because I'm trying to have a capsule wardrobe, I tried to keep it minimal, and I really wanted to get a chocolate brown bag that would match my Edinburgh shoes and my handmade belt. And the Harry's tweed wool is produced specifically only in Scotland, in some of the islands up north, which is such a cool souvenir. Sadly, I couldn't bring my boyfriend to help me choose, but I was texting him and I was texting my girls like, girls, please quickly answer me, which one shall I get? And at the end I went with this pattern, and I'm so glad actually, because I think it's more versatile than the other one. I got a emotional support pumpkin. Hell yeah, this is my third pumpkin that I own. I love that it's not just one color, that it's multiple colors. It's also not super orange, because I really don't like super bright orange color. I think it's too much. So I really like that it's muted and it's very cute. And then I got some more pumpkin stuff. So I grabbed wax melts with pumpkin spice smell. I think the smell is super strong, but they are shaped like little pumpkins. I think it's gonna be perfect for autumn and just like embracing the season. So if this is gonna help me not have seasonal depression, I'm taking it. I bought one more thing. It's absolutely stunning. It's a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin with a lid. It's very cute. It has little freckles, which I absolutely love. I don't know, I just really needed this autumn haul. I was already overpacked, like severely overpacked, and I was not even thinking how I'm gonna carry this. I was carrying the pumpkin under my shoulder to the airplane. Yeah, I'm so excited about my autumn content because I absolutely adore fall, and I have some videos actually in store for you. So if you would like some more bookish videos and some more cozy autumn videos, please consider giving me a subscribe and join my little community that is growing with each day, slowly but surely. And these two have officially become my emotional support pumpkins. The bookstore, when I asked the owners when I was paying for my last book, the bookstore itself was open for 10 days only. And it's absolutely the cutest store, specifically if you're a nature enthusiast and if you like anything gardening, anything trees, anything animals, you're gonna adore this store. It's called Wild Fungarium. It's absolutely the cutest, and I found such a stunning, pretty little book that I had on my Libby actually. It was such a coincidence. So this book is called The Serviceberry, and it's by the same author as Braiding Sweetgrass, which I heard is a gorgeous book, and it just says an economy of gifts and abundance. This book talks a lot about how in natural world there is this gift economy where trees are giving something to the birds, birds are giving something back to the trees, and they're all living in mutual harmony, and it's just so different from the way we live in today's age, where our economy is rooted in scarcity, competition, and the hoarding of resources. And I just couldn't agree more, and I think we all need to get a little bit more in touch with nature, and when we slow down and start seeing nature just being nature and what is happening, we can really learn a lot of things from nature, and I believe nature has a lot to offer for us as well that we completely got disconnected from, because everything we get is from supermarkets these days. The lifestyle we have is very much disconnected from nature. The serviceberry's relationship with the natural world is embodiment of reciprocity, interconnectedness, and gratitude. The tree distributes its wealth, its abundance of sweet, juicy berries to meet the needs of its natural community, and this distribution ensures its own survival. The serviceberry is an antidote to the broken relationships and misguided goals of our times, and a reminder that hoarding won't save us. All flourishing is mutual. And I believe this is just a beautiful reminder of what's truly important in this day and age, and in this late stage capitalism, and when everything is going downhill and we are all so scared of the future. I think this will be just this nice warm hug and a short tale of hope. Do everyone a service and read this beautiful book called The Serviceberry, because I think the lesson in there is very important and very acute in today's age, and it's a pretty book. So this was the last book of my book shopping in Edinburgh, and I cannot wait to come back to Edinburgh for like a girl bookish trip where we just go there again to all the bookstores. So you better subscribe and not miss this out. I'm just making my bookish dreams come true this month, and I cannot wait to share it all with you. That was the coziest, hopefully the coziest of Edinburgh vlogs. Don't forget to like this video and tell me whether you've been to Edinburgh and what you bought and what you did, and whether you are going to Edinburgh this fall. So please subscribe, and we see each other next week. Bye, love you.